I want to show you the notes feature found in Logos 4 because this is a very powerful tool that allows you to enter in your own thoughts, ideas, and whatever concerning the work that you're doing. 3, 2, 1. I want to show you how notes work in Logos 4 because this is a very powerful tool to let you input your ideas, thoughts concerning whatever you're studying up on. And so you can save these and search them later, and they just really give you links and a place to keep your stuff organized. So the first thing I want to do is come up here to File, and we want to create a new note. The very first thing you want to do is give this a title. We're looking at creation here in Genesis 1:1, so that's the title I'm going to give it. Now, you can get notes in here various ways. If I want to just add a generic note that really is not tied to any resource, I can, and if I want, simply click on the Add Note, and it will just give me a generic note. Now, if I want to delete the ones that I created, you can just use that little X there. If I'm in a resource, like an ESV, and I want to tie the note to a verse, then I can just make sure I'm in that verse. So I've clicked there, and if I right-click, make sure that the verse reference is selected, then I can come down here and add a note. So here, this note is now tied to with the caps lock. And so if I come back out here, you'll see it entered a note, and so it says the note there for creation. Now you can also tie notes to specific texts. So I'm selecting here Spirit of God, and then I right-click, and I want to make sure that my selection, the text I have selected, is highlighted. Then I can also add that note. You'll hear it brought in the note, adding the text that was in there, and this is tied to text. So now I've added 3 notes in Genesis, and you can see that they are appearing here, although, well, one note is tied to nothing. Now, if I go in here, if I open up my KJV, you'll notice that it jumps in right into Genesis, right where it was. And you'll also notice that the note that I tied to the reference, Genesis 1:2, carries over to the KJV.